What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing my top 10 NFL QBs. So I want to start off with some honorable mentions, and I got Kyler Murray and Dak Prescott. So Kyler Murray, I couldn't put him on the list because he just fell apart at the end of the season and it felt like the Cardinals couldn't do anything right. And yes, he got hurt, which was a big part of that. But for that reason, I couldn't put him on. And Dak Prescott might seem a little surprising because he has such great stats. His team won the division. They go to the playoffs. But I just feel like some of Dak's decision making, it kind of turns me away from him for being inside the top 10. So at number 10, I got Lamar Jackson. Now, Lamar, fantastic on the ground. One of the best in the game. He won MVP a couple years ago, and he took the Ravens to a 14-2 record. But he could be a lot better throwing the ball. And he got hurt last season. So I had to put Lamar number 10. Number 9, I got Matthew Stafford. Now Stafford, he's always been great. I feel like he's always been underrated his whole career, but now he's finally in a situation where he can win, and he showed that. They won the Super Bowl, but some games he was really off, and then some games he was really on. Like week 18 against the Niners, he threw that game-losing interception to Ambry Thomas. Like, that wasn't even close. So, had to put Stafford at number 9. Number 8, I already know that I'm going to hear a lot for this one. But I got Deshaun Watson. Now, most people think Deshaun's not going to play this season. But if he does, I think he's number 8. He's probably higher, but we haven't seen him play in a year, and we don't know what he's going to look like if he comes back. But if he does come back, he has all the tools he needs in Cleveland to be great again. Like, he was fantastic on the Texans. He led the league in passing yards, and that team was horrible. So I think if Watson plays, he's number 8. And if he doesn't play, I would move Stafford and Lamar up, and I put Dak at 10. Number 7, Russell Wilson. So Russell Wilson's he's getting up there in age, and I wouldn't really say he's losing a step, but last season, him missing time, he definitely wasn't the Russ that he used to be. Now, in Denver, that's a great team. They just got the piece that they were missing in Russell Wilson, so he's probably going to have an extremely good bounce back year. But right now, I got him at number 7. At number 6, I have Justin Herbert. Now, Justin Herbert is very young, and he has so much potential. Like, you could say that his completion rating isn't the best, but he has so much time to work on that, and he has potential to be a top guy in the league. Now, if they get more guys to protect him and give him more time, he could be amazing. And if the Chargers were one of the biggest teams with drops, so if he gets less drops and he has more time, his completion rate is going to be higher. And just so many crucial moments that the Chargers need him to come through in, he did. Like in the Raiders game in week 18 when they lost for the Raiders to go to the playoffs. Every single time they needed him to answer, he was right there, and he got them the first. So, got Herbert at number 6. Number 5, I got Joe Burrow. Now, you could say Herbert's better than Burrow. You say Burrow's better than Herbert. I like Burrow more because I think he just has more grit. I think he is just a winner. Now you can say the same thing for Herbert, but you didn't see Herbert win national championships, and you didn't see Herbert in the Super Bowl. And Joe Burrow's line was awful, and his defense wasn't the strongest either. He willed this team coming off of a torn ACL and took them to the Super Bowl. So I got Joe Burrow at number 5. Number 4, Tom Brady. Now, some people even still have Tom Brady number 1. He did come off, statistically, one of his best seasons. Probably his best season. But Tom Brady has an incredible supporting cast. He's got one of the best lines. He's got one of the best receiving cores in the league. He's got an incredible defense. Like, Tom has all the pieces around him to succeed. So I can't put him any higher than number 4. But he is still the guy that he was before. He's still incredible, and he's still the GOAT. So I got Tom Brady at number 4. Number 3, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is just out of this world. He's like a magician. He makes plays out of nothing. He threw a pass completely horizontal to the ground. And it was incredible. Now the receiver went through his hands and dropped it, but he did everything he could in that game to have them win the Super Bowl. And he won the Super Bowl before that. Just every single playoff game that year for the Chiefs, they had to come back big, and Mahomes was always there to bring them to it. Now, I think his stats will be a little bit worse without Tyreek, but he's still got Travis Kelce, and he's still got Andy Reid, and he's got so much more time left. He might be the most talented quarterback we've ever seen. But right now, I got him at number 3 on my list. So at number 2, I got Josh Allen. Now, I think this season, Josh Allen can be the top guy. I think he can end up being number 1 because he didn't lose any pieces on his offense like other top quarterbacks did, like Mahomes and Rodgers. And he's got a great coaching staff. Just everything about the Bills is set up for Josh Allen to succeed, and he is. I always believed in Josh Allen, even a couple years ago when he had that playoff game against the Texans where he threw the lateral pass. Everyone said that he wasn't going to get better. He wasn't going to get a more accurate throwing arm because he was really inaccurate back then. But now he's so precise and he's just so good. He can run the ball, he can throw the ball, he can do anything. So I think Josh Allen is the second best quarterback in the NFL right now. At number 1, I have Aaron Rodgers. He's the back-to-back MVP. He's arguably the most talented quarterback we've ever seen. And he's carried the Packers for so long. Now he finally has a defense that is really helping him, but his special teams sucked last year, and they ended up losing them the game against the Niners in the playoffs. While Rodgers didn't throw a touchdown. Actually, he might have thrown a touchdown. I don't know. I knew they scored a touchdown, but I don't think Rodgers threw it. But either way, Rodgers is just so unbelievably talented, and he's just made something out of nothing for a lot of his career, and now he finally had a good supporting cast, and they made a deep playoff run. They've made 2 deep playoff runs, but now that he's missing Devontae Adams, he's going to suffer a little bit from that. But I still think right now the back-to-back MVP, Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the NFL. Let me know your opinion. If you think I'm wrong. But I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.